welcome back to my channel. My name is Sade Sherelle. I am clearly at work. Today is February the 25th, and breaking news, me and John, we're gonna move. We're just gonna rent. If you guys know what's been going on, it's still been going on. Things have not gotten better with his mother. So yeah, I'm just like, we're just both just done. I'm like, I was trying to be cool with it, like, we're saving money, whatever, but I'm like, the money doesn't matter if we're both unhappy. So we're gonna start looking at apartments this weekend. We're just gonna rent because in actuality, we are gonna get the house in a couple years. If you guys do not know, his father is 82, his mother is 72. His father is, he has dementia, or he either has dementia or he's getting dementia. He's losing his memory, and his mother has mobility issues. So we're gonna get the house. So there's no point of getting a house now just to, you know what I mean? So we're just gonna rent. Prayerfully, we'll be able to move by the end of April. If you guys don't know, I do have surgery coming up mid-March. So yeah, we have a whole lot of shit going on. But I'm so fucking happy. I'm just ready to go. And then yesterday when I was at work, John told me his mother came to him and was like, Sade doesn't seem happy. Is she happy? My thing with that is, if you're sensing someone's not happy, you know the answer. She asked him because she wants him to lie to her to make her feel good. I'm not happy. It's clear that I'm not happy. Your son's not happy. So I'm like, you coming to him, asking him something that you already know the answer. Like, he's not gonna lie to you. And he was like, he just told her, like, it is what it is. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you to make you feel better. So I'm sorry about the angle, y'all. I'm headed to work. It is 6:35. It is February the 27th. Ooh, I'm pulling out the driveway. I just wanted to come on here to give you guys an update about what's going on. If you guys do know, we are moving. We are definitely moving. Okay, so the problem with that is I reached out to my old lead from my old job up in Philly. She was like, oh my God, I'm so happy you reached out to me. I'm like, yay, that's good, whatever. She's like, oh my God, of course, you could come back. They have a job posting for the same spot, whatever. She was like, of course you could come back, we miss you, blah, blah. So I actually have a phone interview tomorrow morning. If you guys do not know, I was making a lot more money there. A lot more money because they had on-call. So whenever you were on call, it was like, your full 8 hours, and then if you whatever else, I think it was like time and a half, I don't know. And then where I'm at now, it's just a regular 40 hours. There's no extra money, blah blah blah. So I definitely want to move. Of course, my husband, he's like, you don't know, blah blah blah. One thing about being married, like, everything is a compromise. If it's healthy, you got to see how they feel about it, how you feel about it, and try to compromise. So I feel like he's on the side of just staying where we're at, and I'm on the side of going where the most money is, which is up towards Philly. I'm like, because then if I stay here, I'm gonna have to keep working 2 jobs to make up the money that I was making in Philly. So I'm like, in my mind, it doesn't make any sense. So we gotta make a choice. You guys, if you guys do not know, I have surgery coming up. So we're probably gonna be out here until like July, beginning of July, because I have surgery, I gotta recover and all that. But I wanted to tell you guys, if you guys do not know, I am Jamaican. My mother, me and my sister, we moved to the United States in '99 when I was like 4. And in Caribbean culture, different cultures, we do it like this. So my mother's cousin owned a house. She was married. She owned a 2-story house. Whenever people would come to the U.S., they would come to her house. in Jersey. So we were there for like 2 years. My mother, me, and my sister. My mother got a job, got her license, and then both my aunts came up from Jamaica. And then once they got their stuff, we all moved together into an apartment. It was like a 4-bedroom apartment. We all moved. Like, that's how it is in certain cultures. Like, and we all lived in peace. There was respect. There was boundaries. That's why I'm like, living with his mother, it's not a unknown, unheard of thing. People do it. That's why I was like, it could have worked out. I'm sorry about the lighting and all that angle. I'm headed to work. It could have worked out if his mother wasn't who she was. Like, she doesn't have respect for anybody. And my husband, he's at the point where he's going to therapy. He's like, yeah, living here is not healthy for us, so we're just gonna leave. So whenever we figure out what we're doing, as far as me and his mother, I'm done with her. I'm so done with her because everything was purposely done. Everything was purposely done. It wasn't a one offset instance. Everything was purposely done. So I'm done with his mother. Whatever he wants to do with his mother, I don't give a damn. As for me and my body, I'm done with her. Holidays, birthdays, I'm done with her. Like, nah. This lady tried to hijack my birthday. Like, tried to hijack it. I'm done with her. If you guys do not know, his father is 82 years old. He is losing his memory. I've noticed it. John has noticed it. I'm sure his wife has noticed it. He's losing his memory. I have seen this lady push him, snatch things out of his hand on a regular basis. This man is 82 years old. This is the man that cooks her food, makes her breakfast, does her laundry, cleans their bathroom. This is the person that is her only friend in this world, and she is abusing him. She is not thankful for this man. But of course, when he passes away, she's gonna pretend like, oh my God, I loved him. Oh, I miss him. She's gonna pretend, you know what I mean? Pretend to be the good wife, you know. It's just insane. She's insane. This whole thing is it's tragic. We uprooted our lives. She does not care. She doesn't appreciate anything. She's never once came to me and said, hey, Sade, I know you took a pay cut. Because I talked to her about it. We talked to her about it. I said, hey, what, like, X, Y, and Z, I had 2 job offers at the time. We talked to her about it on the phone. So she knew exactly what was going on, money-wise. She never came to me and said, hey, Sade, thank you for sacrificing your salary to come down here. Nope. Never once has she thanked me. Never once. And she never was going to do that. Yeah, there's just no respect. There's no boundaries. She doesn't respect our marriage. She doesn't respect anybody. And I'm saying, like, my husband, in the back of his mind, he's like, I think he's afraid to move to Philly because he's like, she's going to hold a grudge. We're not going to get the house. I'm like, she might be mad at first. Of course she's going to be mad. Even though she's the one that's driving us out the house. But in a couple of years, when Frank is no longer alive and she needs help, she's going to call you. She's not going to call your sister because she does not like your sister. Because they're the same personality. She's going to call you, Jonathan, I need help. Regardless of what happens, we're going to get the house. He's scared, like, she might hold a grudge. She might not give us. I'm like, regardless, we're going to get the house. Don't hope that should not be on your mind because your mother does not care. If she cared about us, she wouldn't be so fucking nasty. She doesn't care about hurting us, making us feel bad. She does not fucking care. I'm like, you cannot have that on your conscience. You just can't, you know. So I hope that he was just like, let's just go back to Philly. Of course, we're not going to go back to the same exact apartment. We did not like that apartment. We're not going to try to go into the exact same area, whatever. But the most money for me is in Philly. He works from home. His salary does not change. He's cool. I am not. So I'm like, instead of me working working 2 jobs, I could just go back to my old job and just make what I was making before. So we gotta figure that out, what's going on with that. Saturday we're gonna go look at a apartment. We really want to rent a townhouse or just do like a 2-bedroom. So yeah, my mother, like, she's like this. Oh my god, y'all, if you guys have watched my previous videos, and if you haven't, you can go watch those. My mother, literally a month after moving, instantly I was like, this was a mistake. Instantly I knew, like, I'm like, oh my god, we shouldn't have never did this. A month into moving, I was like, this was a fucking mistake. 6 months later, it hasn't even been a whole year. 6 months later, my husband is like, yeah, you're right, let's get the fuck out of here. It's so sad because, like, I left my job. We moved our fucking cats. We have 3 cats. Moved our cats, like, we moved our whole lives, and it meant nothing. And absolutely nothing. My mother was like, you guys should have never did that. His mother was never gonna change. And she was right. Unfortunately, some people, they are who they are. It doesn't matter. They are who they are, unfortunately. I thought that things changed. I thought she had back surgery. She was in recovery for like months. I felt bad for her. My husband felt bad for her. And the second she was back to normal, quote unquote, it was just like, okay, here's my ass to kiss. You know what I mean? So I don't know where we're gonna end up, but I pray to God that we end up back towards Philly. I really do, because if we stay here, I'm gonna be working 2 jobs for like the next 3 years, and I'm not cool with that. I'm not cool with that at all. Like, I'm doing it now. Like, right now, it's just like I'm just doing it. But once there's a lease, and it's like, okay, bitch, you have rent to pay. It's not gonna be an option. It's not gonna be like, oh, maybe if I want to, I can. It's gonna be like, no, bitch, you can't leave your second job. So yeah, it sucks. And rent out here is the same price as up in Philly, which is fucking insane. Rent went up so fucking bad. Like, rent went up so bad. It's the same exact price as towards up in Philly. The pay is absolutely not. The pay is a lot lower than it is up in the city. It's fucking insane. Yep, so we're gonna leave. We are gonna leave. And if you guys do not know, his sister lives like 25 minutes from his mom's house. So somebody's gonna be here to help them. So if we do leave, it's not like they're gonna be stranded. His sister's in the area. She can always come, you know what I mean, come over, whatever, if there's an emergency or whatever. So that's not like, he shouldn't feel guilty because his sister is here now. She used to live in New York, but she's here. She's been out here for like the last 4 years. She bought a house in the area. I'm headed to work. So yeah, I have a phone interview tomorrow with my old company. I'm not gonna say where it is. My old company, they have a position available. I wouldn't be able to start till July because we have to pack up, find an apartment, all that. Yeah, I have surgery coming up in March. Jonathan is in therapy. It's a lot going on. And his psycho mother asked this motherfucker, oh, Jonathan, is Sade happy? She doesn't seem happy. AKA, lie to me. Tell me whatever it is I want to hear to make me feel good. She know I'm not happy. I mean, come on. Nobody's happy. She want him to lie to her. Tell me what I want to hear. Because it doesn't matter what the truth is. She just wants to be in La La Land and pretend. His response was, it is what it is. And then he walked off. And this fucking psycho, this lady, the first day it was warm out here, she gonna ask Sean, can you get the leaves from the yard while he's working? It's a work day. His response was, I'll get to it. Like, I'll do it when I get a chance, whatever. This lady's response was, oh. That was her response. Like, how dare you not jump up the second I actually do something? Like, this is who she is as a person. How dare you not jump up when I give you a command like a good dog? Yeah, it's like, lady, you're not entitled to my body. I'm not a slave. I'm not your fucking servant. That was her response. And then she's asking, are you guys happy living here? Like, what the fuck do you mean? Nobody's happy. Your fucking husband is stuck here for whatever reason. He never left. And unfortunately, he's gonna die here with you. He wasted his whole life. You're gonna be the one that he dies with. Like, isn't that the saddest shit y'all ever heard in your lives? This lady does not love this man, respect this man. He's going to die here with you. And you're not gonna care. I don't think you care. I mean, this man is dying and you're pushing him around, and it's so fucking sad, man. And it triggers me so bad because, like, this is a human being, you know what I mean? It triggers me because I'm like, yes, he made a conscious choice, but I'm like, this is a human being, and you're treating him like a fucking animal. And I don't like bullies. I don't fuck with that. So it triggers me. It bothers me. It's just, it's not cool. I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's cool. It's just fucked up. Yeah, but this is who I'm at work. This is who we're talking about. Like, this lady she doesn't have a conscience. She doesn't give a fuck about nobody. Like, this man is 82 years old. He has a stent in his head because he kept falling. She had to keep calling the ambulance to get him, you know, help him out. They found out his brain, he has swelling on his brain, so he has a stent that's keeping his brain, I guess, from swelling. I think he got the stent like maybe 2 years ago. This lady does not care. She pushes him. It's fucking sad. It's sad. It bothers me. Like, this man devoted his life to you and you don't care. You know, it's fucked up. But then, in the same hand, the same breath, she wants people to care about her. And what about me? What about my house? No, are you fucking insane, bitch? Fuck this house. I don't care what happens with the house. I don't give a fuck if she burned the house to the ground. I don't care what happens with the house. It's like, a house is not worth my peace, my soul. It's not worth that. I'm 31. Like, I'm not gonna just be in this house. One day we'll get the house. One day. Fuck that. I'm at work. And I'm like, nah, fuck that. Fuck that house. Fuck that lady. I'm not, once we move, she will never see me again, bitch. You will never see me again. You better hope and pray you see your grandchild. I'm done with you. Everything was intentional. I'm done with her. I'm so done with her. But I'm here. We got all that going on. 6 months later, we're finally packing up our shit and leaving. It's fucking crazy. When I text my old lead, she was like, what the fuck? I'm like, this bitch is crazy. I'm like, this bitch is crazy. Oh my God. She was like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah. Like y'all don't even know. They was probably thinking like, oh, Sade chilling. You know what I mean? Hell no. Hell, it's been hell. It's been hell. Fucking hell. But anyway, I'm here, so I'll talk to you guys later.